Yeah, what's up? This your boy Q and that music might be a little bit loud. I'm just turn that down. All right, this your boy Q and I just want to come on here and do these kind of things monthly, let y'all see what the stats is and the reports and all that. So today is August 4th, President Obama's birthday. And then we're going to go back and check July 1st through July 31st. Yes, I said 30. So I don't remember exactly what the stats was last month, but this month is average total listeners is 1,888. That's up 16% from last month. You remember last month I had no unique listeners, no new listeners for some reason, but this month we got 28, so that's 100% up. Appreciate that. Peak listeners. Once again, I think that this is like I haven't defined a peak time of programming. So I think that in the absence of me doing that the computer, the programming kind of decides, hey, this is going to be your peak programming hours, and that's up 9%, whatever that is. So I gotta make sure that I figure that out. It says the highest number of concurrent listeners connected to your stream within the displayed period. All right, that's cool. And then the listening, you remember it was up almost around an hour, but it's gone down 57%. So it was up 57, so that's over half. So it had to have been up at one period over 60 minutes for it to go down 57% and still be over 30%. So that's cool. I mean, well, it's not cool, but that means that folks are not listening to the broadcast all the way, or they're not catching the broadcast all the way. Or when they listen, they're not listening to all of the broadcasts, which is not a bad thing. I know some people is listening on their phones, they listen at work, they're in and out of the cars, like mine. Excuse me. When I listen, I plug mine in to my when I'm driving, I plug it into my radio, and I listen that way. So I'm in and out the car, in and out of the store, get the kids, practices, I'm coaching. So I know I'm not listening personally for a full hour unless I'm just driving that far. And then sometimes I just leave it on because I'm enjoying it. Once again, like some of the things down here, the subtitles are I don't know. I think they can be more detailed like they were before. But it's just what we got to deal with now. Say for instance, I don't know. It's just, I think that the countries thing, the explanation that I got last month was, they only putting the top couple up there. So even Germany has like 0%, but it's a percentage in comparison to what's the highest one. You know what I mean? So it's like a pie. So it's the month is like a pie, and the people that's eating 96% of that pie or listening to 96% of that pie, in our case, is from the U.S. So France, Poland, Germany, and Ireland. And then there's more down here that's even less than the percentage that they are. So say for instance, Poland is 1%, somebody in Poland. And then you got Germany, which is less than 1%. Ireland, which is less than 1%. And I might have some ones down here. Like, who is other? Other, from my opinion, it stopped showing Cameroon, Nigeria, and some of the African countries. in Brazil. So I think all of those are falling under other now, because I don't see them individually down here, but I see them on the days that I broadcast and I check. But when it goes to the monthly report, it'll be like other. Like, who the hell is other? But that is what it is. You know, I appreciate, and I always try to give those ones that's listening elsewhere a quick shout out, like Germany, Korea, Japan, Nigeria, Cameroon, Brazil, Mexico. I've even seen like was it Singapore? It was one of those Asian countries, and I was like, wow. But so that's for the top countries. The top clients is, you know, how they're listening, and then the iOS app, of course, is for the Apple products, and that's at 53%. Then you got the Android app, of course, for the Android products at 31%, and Chrome. I still don't have a great explanation for this, but say for instance, me, like here's Safari mobile. That means that if most of the time on your Apple devices, even though I use Chrome all the time, but if I click on the link, it'll automatically go through Safari. So I know sometimes I put out links on different social media and emails and text messages and inboxes and all that. So if you're on an Apple product and you click that, then that's where the 4% is coming from. And then Chrome, you know, it could be, you can have Chrome installed on however, you know, you could have Chrome installed on your desktop, your laptop, your iPad, iPod, tablet, iPhone, you know, Galaxy, whatever it is you have, you can put Chrome on it and then click on that, or go to the website through Chrome and use it that way. And then tune in. If y'all remember way back, like when I first got on, before I had an app, when my app was still in production, tune in was the only way that you can get me on the mobile. So, you know, since the syndication, there's other places that can't get to the app in that country, so they going into tune in, and they going into Streamer. For those of you that are listening to this and you can't get the app and you can't get tune in, then maybe your country got Streamer. Streamer is spelled STREEMA. If you got that app in your respective country where you listen to music, just go in there, search Movement Radio, and you can listen to the broadcast and to the radio station 24/7 on that particular app. So the top platforms are, you know, I would have thought, before I got started, I would have thought that it would be more desktop than smartphone, but smartphone is also encompass tablets and iPods and iPads too. So in the reality, in the hindsight, after I look at it now, I'm like, smartphone is probably going to be the highest one all the time, because we're a mobile society now. I think that's it, man. Once again, this your boy Q, man, and I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate everything y'all throwing my way, and even if you have any information or any suggestions for Movement Radio, or any suggestions for me personally, anything that you would like for me to do more of or less of, and don't be talking about say less because I ain't, because that's just how I talk. It ain't the fact that, you know, I'm not a good public speaker. If I was doing a public speech, then I wouldn't say but you know what I'm saying, it's just, you know, it's just how I talk. It's just you know, I'm a good old Southern boy, and I pause when I speak because I like to get my thoughts out clearly. So you'll get an in there every now and then. I ain't ashamed of that. See, for all of those that may want to contact me about, either playing your music or possibly working with me on Movement Radio, whether you want to be a guest DJ, I'm looking for people that want to interview. I'm looking for people that want to do like on the street interviews or go to events that I can't necessarily get to, and then interview people at the events, or big movie releases, go to some of the theaters and interview the people after they come out of the movie theater, to the beaches, everywhere, in the malls. I'm looking for people that want to do stuff like that. So give me a call at 305-290-1146 or email me at movementradio7@gmail.com if that's something that interests you. Also, I'm looking for people that can write good content, because I have a couple of things that I want to get put out, and I want to push them out through the website. But of course, I don't have time. I can't do 100% of the things that I wanted to do all of the time. You know what I mean? So I need some people that are interested or that have those skills to do those things, and then I can put that trust and commitment into you, and we can grow this thing. So guest DJs, talent on the side, people that want to interview, anything within the music industry or dealing with radio, online content, public content, give me a call at 305-290-1146 or email me at movementradio7@gmail.com. That's MVMNTRADIO7@gmail.com. All right, thanks. This your boy Q, man. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I'm out of here.